And since you are talking from a different perspective,
I'm talking from a different perspective.
Yes, I'm
talking about the power of the resurrection.
Yeah, no, I don't have any argument. But from the Quran that I'm talking. So, but it's a very good, intelligent, stupid question because this is God and this is the spiritual hacker. Sorry for using the stupid. I know I want to put across. Sorry. Yeah. So this is God and this is the spiritual hacker. And all the powers is from God that the spiritual hacker takes some. Maybe negative 0.5. Yes. So instead of you going to the spiritual hacker,
you may want to go to, if you can become like Moses.
If you can become.
Or if you can become like the spiritual hacker.
And the question is that how are you going to
become like Moses? Yes, that's the question. But that's what I said. Jesus Christ said that.
That's why I said I don't have argument.
At that place we depart because we are talking about different things. Okay. I understand it. Let's talk about sampling because people were quite interested in that. How does a person know his sampling?
Yes. And the other time, my wife, that's your wife, she asked that question. Because of that question, it wakes me up. Yeah. I mean, your wife.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. So immediately when she spoke, I'm very happy with that. And
how does a person know?
Yes. You know, first, you can know your sampling through dreams. If you are fond of dreaming something, and then you are dreaming something, if something is going to affect you, then this thing will come and uplift you, or you see a hawk come and uplift you to escape you, or a snake or something like. If you are fond of,
or even water.
Water. You don't understand. So through that one, then when you dream more than 7, 8 to 9 times, it means that one is leading to sampling, but not exact.
Okay.
But the exact thing that you can find your sampling is to get people like us,
to
find it, because that one is accurate. There's no any doubt. There's some time ago I told you about the woman in Niger.
Yes.
From Tamarisset.
Okay, so that woman that you talked about who exposes her private part.
Yes, private part.
You will see a photograph there, and that's your sampling. Yes,
photograph. You just see.
Is this a photograph of events that will happen?
No, the events.
So you see dates, 6th December.
Everything
2016 election won by Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yes, in the past.
And can you change it?
Can she change it?
Yes.
No, that one I don't know, because she's also a hacker by herself in the spirit.
So she can show it to you?
Yes.
Are all hackers Muslims?
Not necessarily.
Is she Muslim?
No. She uses the dwarf.
What is dwarf?
Dwarf.
The dwarf.
And there's one in Shai some time ago, but it's late. It's no more there. So we are left with only 2. I'm the Muslim who is using the Quran, the 666 verses, and then there
are 6,666
verses
in the Quran.
Yes, in some school of thoughts.
Wait, 6,666. That mimics a number in the book of Revelations.
Yes, and then the chapters are 114. So
114.
So when we look at the date, the time, and then the weather, how it is, then we can be able to hack what is happening.
Okay, it's now 2 minutes to the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. Let's talk about coding. Well, before then, let's talk about Egypt.
No.
Let's talk about Egypt and Sudan.
The sampling, I didn't answer you.
Oh, you didn't finish?
Yes,
okay.
I didn't
Please finish on sampling. People want to know.
Yeah. So it's something that, because some Islamic scholars ask me that, why am I doing that? I'm doing it. It's out of context. It's not Islamic. And I say, no, you don't.
That's what you do on this program.
No, about the sampling.
That is not Islamic.
And I say, no, you don't know. If you don't know, you say you don't know. Because the Quran is in our head for about 17 to 18 years, and then we know the meaning. Sampling is in the Holy Quran. It's only you that you don't know. Maybe in the Bible, the other day you told your wife, you use some name. And maybe it's the name that is not familiar to you. And I asked them, they should look at Solomon, about Solomon in the Holy Quran.
The King Solomon.
King Solomon.
David's son Solomon.
David, yes. Wheresoever he was going, the what do you call it? There's a, what do you call it? A bed. Following. I don't know whether it's in the Bible.
I've not read Solomon well.
Yes,
I've not studied Solomon. I've studied David, but not Solomon.
No, okay, Solomon. Wheresoever it's in the Quran, wheresoever he was passing, you see the bed following him. Wheresoever for his 72 hours. So do you want the Holy Prophet to come and tell you that's his sampling when he was having a miracles? One of the Sahabs of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the name is Abu Huraira. He was having a white cat, plain white. He put it here in the mosque. Every place that he was going, he was with it. And then the Holy Prophet saw it, and he was quiet. He didn't tell him anything. And Jacob,
Jacob of Isaac.
Isaac, yes. Joseph because Joseph was his the sampling of
Yeah.
son. He was the sampling of Jacob. He cried till he became blind.
No, his son Joseph, who was seized and sold by his brothers, was a sampling of Jacob.
Of Jacob. So
he needed Joseph around for him to succeed.
To succeed, to be comfortable.
So when Joseph was seized, he cried.
Yes.
And he died.
Yes. So you see, these are all things that you can put together.
Who was the sampling of the Prophet Muhammad?
There was a Prophet Muhammad, and there was some diagram on his back. The diagram was his sampling. Yes, the diagram. And mercy as a word is the sampling of Prophet Muhammad. So I also hack this musician. You know me, I don't know them.
Okay, which musician?
Is it
Shatawale?
Shatawale. I don't know. Do you know his sampling?
No. No, what's Shatawale sampling?
Yeah, the sampling is having 3 sampling. But because of his wife, I will not say the other one.
Okay.
So his sampling one is the mother.
Mother?
Yes, and the white cat.
White cat?
Yes.
He has white cat in his house?
Yes, that is, he was having it before.
And
it's no more there. He died. Me, I don't know the house.
The white cat died?
The white cat died. Then after the white cat died, before he was able to. So it was the white cat that crossed his lane and then he became what he is now. So always if he, maybe, I don't know, you can ask him. And there's one guy to Nadia Buhari.
She's an actress.
She's what?
Nadia is an actress. She acts films, movies. Nadia Buhari, pretty girl.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, what is her sampling?
Her sampling? Yes, she's having 2 samplings. One is twins.
She has, I think she has twins. I'm not sure, but I think she has twins.
Twins. That's her sampling. And the other one, her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend?
Yes.
With whom she had the twins or another boy? Because she's not married.
No, the current one, because I heard and saw one Nigerian.
Okay, so if you're sampling like Nadia is your boyfriend, it means you have to marry him?
Definitely. If you didn't marry him, she would be roaming like that. She has to.
You have to marry him. Can a sampling be an inanimate thing?
What is Appear, something Jack, something.
Jackie Appear. She's also an actress.
Yes.
When you hug them, don't you get their names clearly?
No, you know, it's in Arabic.
You get a name in Arabic?
Arabic, so
when you hug Jackie Appiah, it comes in Arabic?
It's in Arabic that I'm hacking, so that I'll transfer it into English.
So did you decide to hack her, or you were hacking and it came up?
No, because we are doing the program, that's why
you were just hacking around.
Yes, hack around.
Hack everywhere.
Yes.
Just hacking like that from midnight to 3 a.m. You don't sleep, you are hacking. I see, so that's interesting. What's Jackie sampling? What's Jackie sampling?
You don't know.
I don't know. I won't know. I don't know. I know her, but I don't know her sampling.
She's having the same sampling with Kwame Nkrumah.
Which is Twice Dove?
Twice Dove.
I don't know her house.
That Kwame Nkrumah. You know, the day that one of the doves was got missing. That was the day that was a coup d'etat bomb attack in Boko. Oh, you forgotten?
Is it the bomb attack in Kulungugu?
In Kulungugu, when he came to Boko, one of the birds was missing.
Oh, I see. But he didn't travel with them. He left them in Flagstaff House.
No.
He traveled with them? I don't know.
I'm just telling you. I'm not.
One of the birds was missing.
It was God's meeting. It was missing.
So when he was overthrown by the coup, where were the sampling?
That ended it.
Yeah, that ended it, but why did the coup succeed against him?
Like what? Because one dove was missing.
So you should have found a dove and replace it?
Yes.
Or bring another dove?
Instantly. You can ask the people of Boko as we are.
And he didn't do that?
You know, it was time for something to happen, definitely. So he was, because one of our, that's my uncle, he handled that case. He says he was spiritual, he was there. So the man came to him and asked him about this.
I also hacked you, Sheikh, just before
then,
I hacked you.
Let me just end my Achimini. Have you seen the
you mean Osajifo?
Osajifo the first.
The one who died?
The one who died.
Nana Selforiata?
Yes. Do you know his sampling?
No.
His sampling are bats.
Bats?
Yes.
The bird?
Yes.
Okay. And then the one there now?
He's also succeeding the same thing.
The same bat?
Yes.
And Otufo is peacock? Peacock. You said that before?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Because I've seen peacocks in Mensha Palace. You know. They are there. But
No, me, I don't know
there
there.
are peacocks in many palaces around the world.
Yes, but if you care to know, they did that one. It's missing, or they kill one. You hear what happened in the Ashanti Kingdom.
Really? So when we hacked into you, Mallam, we saw that you played football for a team called King Faisal.
That one, it was on my Facebook.
You played football?
Yes.
Why did you stop?
First division.
I see. What position do you play?
I was a striker.
A striker?
Yes.
But you were not hacking into the goalpost?
No, I was not like the Asamoah striker, the original striker, because I for penalty, I don't. If I play, I'll score it. I'm not like Asamoah.
When you play penalty, you score?
Oh, I'll score
because
it.
You hack?
Not that I was hacking. So
I see.
Then, the other time I was.
So you said Jackie Appiah, you said Nadia Buhari, you said Shatawale.
Yes.
You have not said Stone Boy. You don't know?
No, I don't know him. I've never heard that before.
You've never heard that before. So Shatawale's sampling, you gave us
what is the name?
Stone Boy.
Stone.
You can do it now. Shall I take a break and come back?
Yes, okay, then I can.
If I take a break and come back, you can show us Stone Boy sampling.
Yes, I will give
in 5 minutes.
Not even in 3 minutes time I can give you.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll take
is he also an artist or a musician?
He's a musician.
Okay, I'll look at it.
We'll be right back after the break. This is Good Evening Ghana and it's live.
Do you see MTN?
Yes.
The network?
Yes.
I can stop in more than 1 week.
Ah.
Oh, if they challenge, they should.
They won't challenge. They're not interested in that.
So, but all these
Tell
things, it's just the networking, it's the figures. All that you are seeing, the physical things you are seeing, is from the spiritual realm. Let me tell you one thing. Facebook. Do you know where we have Facebook?
No.
I'll come back to the Stone Boy guy. Do you know where we have this Facebook?
I know there's Facebook. Yes.
Do you know where we have it? The genesis.
No.
It's from
I know it started from Harvard University.
No, yes, it started, but it's from before technology. There was Facebook in the spirit. This Paul, you don't know me. I don't know you. Then I would dream that I saw Paul. Then I don't know Paul. Paul dreamed that he has seen Sheikh Shamoun. Meanwhile, you don't know me. You are my client in the spiritual realm. So all that is happening, all happiness in you is reflecting in my world. That is the reason why I dreamt about you. You see someone from the village dreamt about Obama, he doesn't know him.
Yes, is that Facebook?
That's the Facebook. That's from there. That's the genesis of Facebook. So
that's the template that they use for Facebook.
Yes, that's the template. you don't understand it.
You said something also on your website that.
So let me go to that Stone Boy.
Stone Boy.
Yes, I saw it from 2021, I think that he'll be one of the best musicians in the sub-region. The style is very, very good.
From 2021?
2021. You can write that.
What is his sampling?
He's sampling his mother and a sheep. A sheep.
White sheep or black sheep?
Very white, very plain white.
So what does he do with them?
He should just buy them and keep it. If they die, he will buy another. So when he became this thing, he likes those things. So that's.
He likes sheep. I don't know him that well.
Huh?
I don't know him that well, so I don't know what he likes.
Yes.
He likes sheep.
Yes, sheep.
He likes eating sheep, or
no, the animal. He
just likes the sheep.
Yes, he likes the sheep.
So there are some in his house.
Yes.
Are there some in his house?
No, currently no any sheep in his house.
But how do you know? How does he express the liking of sheep? He has a farm or something.
No, like I said, I should just get a nice place. He should get about 9 pieces.
But his mother is sampling.
His mother, he likes the mother more than any other person on the planet.
He should treat his mother very well.
Very, very, very well. But from 20 to 21, I know he's going to be one of the best musicians in the sub-region, not even in the country. The style is good, but I don't know the person. So you see,
okay. So you have spoken about Stone Boy, you've spoken about Shatawale, actress Nadia Buhari, and actress Jackie Appiah. Earlier you spoke about President Rawlings, President Kufuor, President Akufo-Addo. You didn't tell us about President Mahama.
President Mahama, he's sampling.
Yes.
Do you want his sampling?
Everyone wants to know.
But I talk about his election, so you forget about that one.
Yeah, you said he's leading, but that could change. And you said that he was going to be the candidate of the NDC. You said that in 2016, that he'll be the candidate of the NDC in 2020. That looks almost certain as the Congress draws near. But what is the sampling? Do you know?
No, I didn't calculate his sampling.
You haven't calculated?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
As I said that he's leading, there I told you that I'll come out with the figures.
Yes, do you have it now?
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't lie.
So when you get the figure, but you said it could also change.
I'm not God.
So it can change?
That's what I quoted the other version the other time.
Okay, so we are waiting for when it gets closer.
Yes, the figures.
And then
I'm talking of the presidential election.
Elections of 2020 years, of next year.
Yes, I'm not talking of the primaries.
NDC, yeah, I know.
After the primaries, I congratulated him already. About
He's won the primaries.
That one.
Did you give us percentage?
Yeah, I gave.
You said 85.
No.
What percentage did you give us? So I want to write it down.
78 to 82%.
78 to 82% victory for John Dramani Mahama,
yes,
at the NDC Congress.
Yes, you know, I said I congratulated him long time ago, 4 months ago.
Okay, and that won't change where it is.
I'm not God.
Oh, but if you tell us these things and you say it can change.
No, you see, from the text, people are saying that they were happy with the quotation you gave me. They were happy. I like God more than any other person on the planet. I was extremely happy with the quotation you gave.
Yeah.
More than them. You don't understand it.
I get it.
But you know, God, He's the controller of everything.
Yeah.
The network that I stop now, if I want to stop and God said that no, then God will give me some different figures. I'll be doing it then.
I get it.
Yes,
you said there's going to be a coup d'etat in Egypt.
Yes.
When?
That's the coup d'etat in Egypt. I don't think.
No, it's 1027. Let's talk about the killings. That's very worrying to all of us. The murders of Ahmed. People want to know. Can you find them?
Yeah, I can find them, but for now I didn't calculate.
I know.
Yes, it will get time for me to. You know what I want Ghanaians to know is that when they are talking about the advanced countries, do you know that we have the sidekicks in advanced country?
What are sidekicks?
There are some people helping American government to find out issues.
Spiritually?
I
heard that before.
Yes. So
that American president spends time with them.
Yes, with them. So when you are talking of spirit, Ghana, Africa, whatever, where are we more advanced than America, France, and London? Some time ago, they came to Nigeria during Sani Abacha when there was a very serious robbery. They came to the mosque and took slippers. After that, they found out the things and then they collected the money and they went back.
What are you talking about?
But it's there all day. You can ask everyone who is in Nigeria. So and then
the point you're making is that advanced countries rely on the spirit as well. That's the point you're making.
Okay, people will text you. Those who know, I mean, sidekicks, but they are more into past. They know the past event done, but we know the past. We know the immediate. We know the like when you ask them about these 2020 elections. It's very difficult for them to tell.
You talked about Donald Trump the last time. You said he will not be re-elected for a second term.
That's what I saw.
You said he may not even be there at the election time. He may be impeached.
No, it depends on the question that you are asking.
Will he be there for the next election? Will he be a candidate for the next election?
Yes, that's what.
Next year, November.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
He'll be a candidate.
Yes, he will lose.
But he will lose.
Yes.
Who will win?
No, I didn't look at this. I just look at the two major political parties. And then the Democrats, too, they have to select a very serious candidate for the party.
Should it be a woman?
Not necessary, but if not, still the Republican is very strong up to now as I'm talking to you. But it's the candidate that is not strong. But the elephant is strong.
But the elephant in Ghana is not leading.
No, I'm not seeing any leading.
Do you have clarity on the Nigerian elections? It's only happening, it's a few weeks to happen.
No, I don't have, unless what I told you.
What you told me is that it should go into a second round.
I'm not saying, I said that if, you know, what we are calculating from the spirit, it can be turned upside down. But I said that if the INEC wants peace, Nigeria to be in peace, they should go by what we are seeing. What I saw is that if none of the candidates will make it, but the INEC can decide to use force to capsize what we are saying, and that will lead Nigeria into crisis that cannot come out. You don't understand.
Is it serious crisis?
Very extremely serious crisis.
To blow up.
Yes,
that will affect Ghana because they will have to come here.
So
we are the next English-speaking country to them.
Okay, if the INEC didn't go by because what I'm seeing, so no one should say that I said that constantly there is run off. No, that's in the spiritual realm. They must be run off because none of the candidates can make the 50% plus. So if the INEC decide what to decide, one day, one time, you bring me here, then I'll ask you that. Have you seen?
Why have we started this year with too many killings? Yesterday's was a particularly bad one.
Maybe. As for 2019, it's a very good security year, as I posted.
Good security?
Yes, in terms of security, spiritually. But you know that out of 100%, definitely there will be some 5 to 10%.
So generally, it should be fine.
Yes, generally 2019 it should be fine.
And the economy should pick up at the end of the year. That's what you said. November, December.
November, December.
It will pick up.
That's what.
And it will take us into 2020.
2020.
So
2020 that day.
2020's economy will be good.
Yeah.
Excellent one.
Marvelously. 2020 I don't have any. But I said it before, and then they took it as a joke.
But if 2019 towards the end gets good, and 2020 is good, most likely the MPP will win the election.
Yeah, you are talking of political issues. I'm also talking of spiritual issues.
Okay.
Nana Addo is someone that I like very, 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 very much. I will gain nothing from Nana Addo losing elections of this country.
Will you get something from Nana Addo winning?
Like what?
No, not anything. You said you'll get nothing from him losing. If he wins, do you get something?
Oh, definitely. I like him. I like Nana Addo. I like Mallam. So all of them.
But you say you like Nana Addo more.
And I'm not saying more than.
But you like the two of them the same.
I like all of them. They are all my friends. So I like them. So it's what I'm seeing in the spiritual realm.
Okay.
Yes, what I see in the spiritual realm.
Will there,
will
there be a third? Go on, what were you saying?
You want the elections to be second round, or because I heard
the Ghana election?
Someone said that there is going to be second round in
the Ghanaian election.
Yes,
the Ghana 2020.
Yes, the person is not seeing. He should go.
No, I don't know.
It's only one victory.
No, Owusu Bempah said here, the prophet Owusu Bempah said here that Nana Addo is going to win. He's going to win a first round straight victory with a large margin, bigger than 2016.
Okay.
That's what he said. He said nothing will change that.
Okay.
That he's seen it from the seventh heaven.
Okay.
That sometimes the hackers don't get to the seventh heaven, but he gets there.
Okay.
That's what he said.
As for me, I don't bullshit people's. That's to the best of his knowledge.
You said that the people.
Let me just end.
Yeah.
That's to the best of his knowledge.
Yes.
To the best of my spiritual top knowledge, NDC is leading.
Okay, leading. That's good enough. Okay. You said in one of your books, The Spiritual Atlas,
yes,
that the people of the 22nd century, they will not travel by plane. They will go by spiritual technology.
Yes.
How is that going to happen? So I want to go to London. I'll just show up there.
No. There's some machine, something like this one. Then you be on it. Then you touch some figures. And it will just. So there's no need for you to go to the airport.
Something small like this VW in front of me.
Yes.
I can sit on
That's how the technology will be.
So how will I? And it will take me through 6 hours of London or just 1 hour. Will it be very fast or?
No, extremely faster than the flight.
The flight is 6 hours to London now.
Yes, I said that it will be extremely faster.
So maybe 1 hour.
No, I didn't calculate.
And will they be arriving at airports or will they just arrive on the street in London?
No, they'll arrive at the airport.
Will they arrive at the airport?
Yes.
And they'll go through immigration?
Yes, they'll go through immigration.
So you can fly alone?
You can fly alone.
You can fly by two?
Yes, depending on, 2, 3, depending on your capacity or your finance.
Finance? You have to pay?
Yes, you have to pay.
Pay who?
Definitely. You have to pay those.
For the instrument?
Yes, the instrument. And there are some people controlling it by then. It's just like the flight.
So it will be indoors or the wind will be hitting you or how? I don't understand it. So it'll be like a much smaller plane.
Yes,
that's
much smaller plane. Yes.
Like an aircraft, but it's smaller.
Yeah, someone even drew my attention that the Dubai police have got
something like
format,
that. Yeah.
Like now they can even, and I say, okay, that's me. I'm talking of the 22nd century.
I see. Why would there be a coup in Egypt and when?
The coup in Egypt, that's why it will be in the end of this year. That's what I'm seeing.
End of this year, there will be a coup d'etat in Egypt. The government will be overthrown.
Not overthrown, but there's going to be a serious coup d'etat. As to whether they will succeed or they will not succeed, there will be coup d'etat in Egypt. And then there will be a serious uprising in Saudi Arabia against the king, Salman.
Serious uprising in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Against the king?
Yes, Salman.
Who has ruled for a long time?
No, the current one.
The current one?
Yes.
And he will be overthrown?
No. That's what I saw. But, these are just information that I have at hand. Then after that, some weeks ago, I told you about the 2057.
Yes, there will be Third World War.
Yes, it's the most hopeless and negative year in the 21st century. Yes, it will be leading to the Third World War. And then it will come from Russia, from Iran, and from Yemen. They are going to cause those.
Russia, Iran, and Yemen.
Yemen, yes. And then there will be.
Will Ghana win the African Cup of Nations?
No, I didn't get that.
When will you get that for us?
When is the African Cup of Nations?
Sometime in March.
March.
Oh, is it May?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, then I will do that one for you. But people said that they are, they are discouraged about you bringing spiritualists. So I want to reply to the people that they should go and House of the History of America when they are dealing with the this thing. Sometimes during Obama's self, they killed one journalist. It was these people who hacked the, what do you call it, the sidekicks. And then they had it. It's all over the news and then BBC. So I'm surprised that.
So did they hack to get Osama bin Laden and killed him?
No, that one I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
that one. I don't know that one. And then about the book.
Yes, your book.
Yes, there are a lot of things that about dreams. You know, I'm an expert in dreams when it comes to dreams. So I discuss a lot of things about people who have not been dreaming, because I chanced one man, he's 63 years, he doesn't know dreaming. He just heard the word dreaming, but he has never dreamt before.
What does that mean? He has never dreamt before?
Yes.
Is that good or bad?
Very bad, very awkward.
What does it mean?
The hack is, the witches and wizards hack in his system. So they'll block everything blind, so he can't see before he can go to
So dreams are information from God?
Yes, they have information from God. Yes. And then we have, what do you call it, opposite dreams. You see that this is winning, but the opposite. This is losing, but the opposite. But all these needs explain. They are there in their numbers.
And it's all in your book?
They are all in the books.
And the book is here at Metro TV. If you come here at the reception, you can get a copy of the book. There are 2 books. You buy the 2 for 50 cedis or one of them for 30 cedis.
And then in advertising the book, we say, I call myself spiritual hacker.
Yes.
So who do you want the person to tell me I'm a spiritual hacker? Do you want Nanado to say that?
No. I mean, Ustaz, the self-acclaimed spiritual hacker.
And who do you want to tell me that I'm a spiritual hacker?
You have to say it yourself.
And so who should confirm it?
God should confirm it. Mallam Shamuna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We've been speaking for long. Oh, we've gone past the time. Again, apologies to the production team. We've kept them here for too long. It means I have to buy Coke and bread for everyone so that we can have a small party for keeping them here over time. It's not a very good time. I think tomorrow there will be the burial of Ahmed, the journalist who was shot yesterday. It's not a good feeling, but hopefully something will come out of this and people will be found, and that the police will be able to do their work. May he rest in perfect peace. And thank you for watching. Thank you, Mallam, for coming with your crew at very short notice. And good night. Have a good weekend. Thank you.